A great start to the weekend here. Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this J.R. Gibbons will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Duffy sets. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Hit sharply toward the right side. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Brett Gardner will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. With that, it's time.
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Giovitella. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yankees. J.R. Gibbons digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
J.R. Gibbons.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Escobar is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The left fielder,
J.R. Gibbons will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees, and you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, J.R. Gibbons, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
4 runs on 14 hits.
The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these 2 next on the show. J.R. Gibbons will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play. Ventura into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Shoots this one to first, and a little self-preservation down at first. J.R. Gibbons come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3, and you know they need to get a minute.
J.R. Gibbons gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
J.R. Gibbons will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Chop foul right at home plate. Ground ball right side. Lombardozzi in the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Brian McCann. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. J.R. Gibbons will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now.
Yonder Alonso will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Chase Headley will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Volquez sets. 3-0 on its way. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double. Freddie Galvis will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, yesterday he just didn't look like himself, but he's been good lately. He's had 7 RBIs over his last 10 games.
Grounded to third. Lombardozzi on to first as they get the double play to get him. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee. J.R. Gibbons is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Volquez into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. J.R. Gibbons steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Oh, look at Hosmer. The second for one. Not in time.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Great effort defensively. Yonder Alonso will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first. Runners on the move for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Infante ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the. J.R. Gibbons gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him.
Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting. J.R. Gibbons will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any.
Into the box, J.R. Gibbons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position.
1-1.
They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Odorizzi comes set. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an... Stepping in, Yonder Alonso. He reached on a single in his first try. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with 1 away. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Chopped weakly to the left. Longoria comes up with it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead. J.R. Gibbons makes his way to the box to lead us off in the sixth inning.
J.R. Gibbons.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. On his way to pitch number 75. He pulls this one into right. Dickerson is there, one away. J.R. Gibbons comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth.
The designated hitter, J.R. Gibbons.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Foul ball, however, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
2 balls.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hard liner to center field. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the eighth.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up.
Settling in now, Yonder Alonso. He singled his last time up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Souza has it in his tracks, one away. Now this is cut and thrown to first. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back. Chase Headley will stand in, one of the few guys not to join.
I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Pierce onto the grass. And that's the second out of the inning. Freddie Galvis stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Dickerson going back, still going back. He's there to make the play. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end...
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball. Starts right now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series? J.R. Gibbons gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Here's the first pitch to him. Tap fouled at home plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Miller is there for it. 2 gone. J.R. Gibbons stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
No strike.
And a fast.
He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner. Hey.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now.
Alfred Broussard steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score. Hot shot to third. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. J.R. Gibbons will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Pitch out.
1 ball,
nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Kiermaier. And that ends the inning. Into the box now, J.R. Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
J.R. Gibbons.
First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Montes ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Maybe a big swing of the bat right there. That's going to give him that ever-important insurance run here in the top of the 8th and make this a 2-run ball game. That's going to allow his bullpen to pitch with a little more.
J.R. Gibbons will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it for Eric Karros. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. J.R. Gibbons will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, well, Logan Forsythe, he doesn't have show-stopping speed, but his defense is highly regarded for a good reason. He's had some trouble staying healthy, but that shouldn't overshadow some of his great performances. J.R. Gibbons is into the box for his second at-bat.
He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Grounded up the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
But you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now. And it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. J.R. Gibbons will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
J.R. Gibbons.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. J.R. Gibbons stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Dickerson is there, 2 down. J.R. Gibbons digs in now after lining out in his last try. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Montes is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 ditch, 1 away. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run.
This is the MLB pregame show. Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. J.R. Gibbons will stand in now. 1 for 5 on Wednesday.
J.R. Gibbons.
Price pauses. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. J.R. Gibbons is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. J.R. Gibbons will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Back goes Betts, still ranging back. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 11 for him on the season. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run.
J.R. Gibbons will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
No, that's a foul ball.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here. And
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Brian McCann. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but
afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is...
J.R. Gibbons will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak, and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Off for second, hit to third. There's Sandoval in time to first, and there are two away. Chase Headley will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. Has to be thinking strikeout here. That's popped up out towards short right field. Pedroia is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. J.R. Gibbons is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Buchholz is ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Not a real good effort there.
Nah, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... J.R. Gibbons will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
J.R. Gibbons.
Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. On to first. It's a double play as they're... So striding in, number 18, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Cruz sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Yonder Alonso is set to try his luck now with 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here.
And you know he's walking to the plate just licking his chops. Everybody else has made it look so easy, so he should have plenty of confidence in the box right now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this will be caught out there in right center, but that should be more than enough to get the job done. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And that could wind up being a very big...
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Brian McCann. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. J.R. Gibbons stands in for the first time now. Looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Now, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, EK. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
When you're looking at trying...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Starlin Castro will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Yanks nothing. Sox coming. J.R. Gibbons is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Jennings is under it. One down. Leading off the inning, J.R. Gibbons, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Starlin Castro will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced. Lifted in the air out to right. Jennings has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Yonder Alonso will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Pedroia on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is. J.R. Gibbons steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Lifted in the air to center field. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. J.R. Gibbons stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here.
Yeah, Matt, but conversely, if the man on the mound can get out of this jam, he'll keep this a very tight game.
0-1.
Big moment right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And he is in there. Starlin Castro will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Castillo is there, and he puts it away. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like